Okay, so welcome back, and for those who clicked this video thinking this was going to be an eating challenge, you've lost your shit. I ain't eating all that. It's a fucking month's worth of food. It's 27 kilos worth of food. Like, I ain't eating all that shit. I say 27 kilos as an estimate because it's a lot of fucking food. So I'm cooking. Oh, on that note, for the next few weeks, I've booked some week off work, so I've got some spare time. I'll go to the gym a bit later when I want to. So you'll be getting videos, some lifting videos, deadlifts, bench, squat, you know, the tradition. Today is a different kind of video. Thought I'd show you all what I eat in a month, a day, a week, how I make it, and blah blah blah. I'm already pretty much halfway through. I've been here for about 2.5 hours. It's been quite a bit of fucking time. It takes a long time to cook all this shit. It's gonna take a long time to wrap it all up and fucking finish. This is a fucking job on its own, really. Jesus. But gotta eat big to fucking get big. I'm eating just basically a ton of burritos all day, all throughout the whole month. I'll show you guys what I put in them. I've pretty much fucking said that, haven't I? But yeah, so far, I've just got halfway through my chicken. It's a lot of fucking chicken. This is the cooked chicken. I've just finished cooking a batch of rice. I've got a bucket of potatoes. I'm just cooking up the rest of the chicken now, and then I'll set everything all up and show you guys how to make it. But yeah, this should be a pretty good video, man, to hang in. And if you thought this was going to be a food challenge, you fucking retards, straight up. I ain't eating all this shit. But yeah, and for those who don't know, I have a powerlifting contest coming up in April, so about 4 or 5 months from now. So this is why I'm making a fuck ton of food. I've been doing this for about 2 months. This is my second time doing it. It's so convenient to just go to the fucking freezer, pull out a burrito and throw it in the fucking microwave and go about my fucking day and take them to work. And because I work really long hours, I can't, and train long hours, I can't actually do this shit like in between all of that. By the time I've gone to work, I go to the gym and get back, it's eating, it's showering, it's sitting and watching an hour of a TV show and going to fucking sleep. That's it. So I'd rather get it all done and have it in one box freezer for the rest of the fucking month. So stay tuned. So this is literally everything. Before I've mixed anything up, this is all of it. Oof, it's a lot of fucking food. Like it's a lot. Like put some over here, make it look even. You know. But yeah, it's a lot. Wash my hands, by the way. It's a lot of fucking food. It's a lot of food. I've got 90 wraps, 2 packs of cheese. There's there's at least 12 something kilos here in each. There's some chicken tikka bites. This is going into this one. All the potatoes are going into this one. I'm going to be using sweet chili, spicy mayo. Keep shit spicy. I'm going to spend probably the next hour. It's just took me 5 hours to do all of this. Yeah, I don't have a lot of cooking stuff, so I've had to trade off and on. So now I'm going to sit, wrap all this shit up, put it in the fucking freezer and go to fucking sleep. Go to fucking sleep. Bedtime well earned is what I would say. But yeah, so mix all this shit up and I'll talk to you when I'm wrapping it all up. We're back again. I've already done, God, like 35 I think. I've got the last few ones to go now. I'm gonna have to make these ones a bit smaller. These are bigger ones. So I've got the last few ones to go, and then done. I'm fucking done, and then there's a lot, and I mean a lot of cleaning up I need to do for the rest of my day. It's not doing this fucking night, but yeah. Gonna go pack it up at the time so at least I know where I am. Ooh. Okie dokie. So yeah, we'll have a bit of a convo while I do this shit. Why the fuck not? I haven't been uploading no big videos recently. Mostly just because of the fact that obviously I work a lot. I don't really have a lot of fucking free time. It's always spent training or work. So I'm always quite busy. But I've got the next 3 weeks off to upload, make some fucking good content. Hopefully, if my coach puts me some heavy numbers in, have some heavy ass fucking videos for you guys to watch. Hit some fucking PBs, move some big weight. See what happens, man. You never know. I've got a competition coming up in April, based on dots. I have no fucking idea how scoring works, but I'm hoping to do well. Secretly, I want to fucking win and dominate it. You know, is the fucking plan? Is what I want, but not everything always goes your way. I'll be sour as a motherfucker if I don't win. But yeah, as of recently, I kind of haven't been taking things seriously. I've just been working, fucking doing extra shit, and training's kind of been secondary. Mental health hasn't been too fucking great. I've only just really got to a point again where I'm comfortable enough to start getting back at this. Taking my food a bit more serious, not just eating what I want when I fucking want, how I want. Actually take some time to, you know, concentrate on this shit. At the end of this, actually, I'll show you what I'm going to be eating in a day to the fucking T. So I wake up, the pills I take in the morning, the food, breakfast, what I'm having for lunch, each fucking meal, protein shakes, everything. And if you guys can take anything from that and that helps you guys, good fucking you. But I don't have the recipe for fucking success. I just have what works for me. And it works quite well, you know, so no complaints. But yeah, my goals this year, I'll talk about my goals, is I would like, I know I will, to deadlift 300 at this comp. I think by the time I get to this competition, it's going to be over 300. I'm pretty positive actually, it's going to be over 300. Currently, my best is 280. I haven't hit that in a bit of time, I haven't pushed it, but I'm currently knocking the door to get past that. I'm pretty sure I could deadlift more than 280 at the moment. And even when I deadlifted 280, I could deadlift more than 280. That was just a very comfortable max for me. And that's my goal, you know. By the time I get to the competition, the sneaky number in my head is 315 to 320. If I can hit that, I'll be very fucking very happy. My squat goal, you know, I honestly, I don't know. Squat is such a funny thing for me. It never goes well. I never hit the numbers I want to hit. It's just such a fucking, I think the biggest issue is I'm not motivated to squat. I don't like it, I don't enjoy it. You know, the same way I do bench and deadlift. It's always uncomfortable for me. I just don't like it. To tell you the fucking truth, I fucking hate it. So I've not really increased it. My best ever squat is 230, and I haven't hit anywhere near that margin since, like, at all. So the plan is to get stuck in on that, and I believe in the weeks coming, what I can achieve would be maybe 260 is top line, 30 kilos, more than what I can do now, is the top of what I would like to hit. So if I get that, I'll be a very fucking happy man. 260, yeah, it's a lot of fucking weight, man. It's crazy thinking of squatting that. And my ideal for the bench. Now, as if you watch me, you're pretty fucking aware that I'm a much better bencher than I am a deadlifter, than I am a squatter. I am much better at bench. So, my plan at the moment is a bit unclear. I'm in the gist of trying to change my form because of some issues I've been having. And I've only really just got to a point where I've realised that I've been having some bad little errors that I've been carrying over here and there, and my plan is to fix those errors, change my stance. Before I was doing it, I was bringing it to here, and as I was getting below, it was going like that. I want it to come down the whole like that the whole way and then back up, rather like in a straight line, rather than this fucking zigzag I was doing before. So hope is to completely have that fixed by the time I compete. But my ideal bench number, I personally believe I'm good for when it comes to it in 4 or 5 months. I'm good for 220 to 230. I believe that is the goal. That is the fucking goal. And I'd like to hit that in the gym before I hit it in the competition first. Because you guys don't watch with me. That's shit. But yeah, that is the goal. You know? And I believe that I have that in me and I can fucking do that. I just need to lock the fuck in, get the weight moving, and you know, not fuck about, not fuck around. Just do what needs to be done. Blocking on the supplements, my dieting, my training. The thing is my training's never my issue. I can go into a gym and train just as hard as any other fucker in there. I'm always, you know, I'm always in there fucking hours. The issue is that I don't always train smartly, and I don't always eat the proper food, the proper shit. I was doing it for about 3 months just before I did Wrexham Strongest Man. And the gains I made in those 3 months are fucking ridiculous. Like, I really locked in on my diet and I didn't care about anything else. And that was because I was doing a competition, you know, that is it. Because I was fueled by something. And now I'm doing one again, I'm also fueled by it again. You know, so for me, that's really good. I'm very fucking happy about it. It's given me an excuse to stop bitching, to stop whining, to get some fucking shit done. And on that note, you will find me at the end. Been a nice conversation, nice bit of talking. At the end, I'll show you what I eat in a day. I'm just gonna fucking lock in, get all this shit done, because this takes a really long time to do, and I've run out of tin for it, and I need to go get more. It's in the cupboard somewhere. All right, peace, guys. Okay. All right, we are fucking done. I've wrapped them all, made them all. They are all in the fucking freezer. Done. That was a lot. That was a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. So I'm going to walk you guys through what I'm currently eating, what I'm taking. Not my steroid cycle, just my food. Joking. So I've got supplements, my shakes, my burritos. This is what I eat in a day. Okay. So for breakfast, I have a protein shake. I have 250 milligrams, I think, of egg whites. I cut these into 4 before I put them in the freezer, and then I wrap them in tin foil, and when I want to use them, I take them out and cook them. It's just really fucking easy, you know. I'm a freezer boy, so yeah. With a banana, and then with some Goli gummies, some probiotic plus probiotic once daily. Helps with digestion and stuff like that. This helps with your gut health. Multivitamins, creatine. Everybody knows about creatine, and glucosamine and yeah. I don't know what the fuck it does. Someone recommended it me, and yeah, so I take it. I take all of that in the morning with a banana, eggs, protein shake. My second meal, I'm at work at this point. So my first lunch break, I'll have a protein shake, a burrito, my lunch, so third meal, half an hour lunch break, if you work, you know. Just a burrito, because I'm quite full at this point, so kind of trying to get some out of the way. And then the meal before gym is a protein shake and another burrito. Now, if you notice, obviously, literally 85% of what I consume is before the gym, because I'd rather be bloated and stuffed and full of fucking energy before I train, rather than halfway through the day feeling light, not feeling so. And not just that, I can get water into me as well, rather than being fucking dehydrated. And when you're just heavy, dehydration's a fucking problem. And then when I get back from the gym and I've finished, protein shake, burrito. This is also what protein powder I use. The reason I have so fucking many of these is because I go through like 2 or 3 in a fucking month. Well, I have been recently. I literally went through 2 of these in a month and a half last month. But yeah, this is everything I eat in a day. I have no idea what the calories are at all. I just go by how I feel, and how training goes. And training's been going pretty fucking well, you know. So that's all I've got to take into account. Not fucking the science of it all, just how I feel. Because that's the main fucking goal, really. But yeah, it's all really simple. Nothing's massively complicated. It's just what I feel is necessary to have a good gym session. That's why I eat so much before the gym, so when I get to the gym, I can do a lot more. But at the minute, I feel fucking great. I feel strong. I'm on the least amount of gear I've ever been in mine ever since I fucking started. And I'm just about to peak. I'm just about to get back to where I was at my strongest at fucking hell. Taking barely half the amount, not even half the amount I've been taking for the past 3 years. So I'm feeling pretty fucking good about myself. But yeah, all of this is the price of everything. I made 80 burritos. I go through that a month. They will last me 2 to 3 months, apart from the goalies. I have to replace them every 3 weeks. So how much was the chicken? The chicken was 89 for 15 kg. The rice was £5.99, and you can use that for 2 cooks, so 2 months. That's 40 quid. The potatoes are £6 for 3 kilos of potatoes. The chicken tikka bites, £8. And it's just a big 8 packs of them, because it's just nice, it tastes nice. Throw it in there, mix them up. I've got one burrito that's chicken, potato and rice. I've got one burrito that's chicken, rice and chicken tikka bites with cheese. Not as much cheese, not really, not when you spread it out between 20 plus kilos of fucking food. But yeah. So I'm really looking forward to this competition, because this has been. I've never taken that many supplements before. I've never had this many protein shakes. I've never eaten as clean. Like, this doesn't look as clean, but it's cleaner than what I used to eat. I used to eat like shit. So I'm feeling fairly fucking confident. I'm feeling really confident that by the time I increase my dose and by the time I get close to that competition, I'm just going to get fucking stronger and stronger and stronger. I feel good. I'm pretty happy with myself right now. Keeping in the sessions, not missing any. Shit's getting done to the T at the minute. Listening to my coach, which is the most important thing, because he knows what he's fucking talking about. I know about fuck all compared to my coach Reese. The guy knows his shit, so shut my mouth, listen to him, because he knows what's best at the end of the day. And you guys will. I'm hoping to actually film that competition. I'll see just yet, because I'm gonna have to have someone do it for me, which is gonna be a bit fucking weird. And I'm camera shy. I'm like, I don't seem like it, but if someone's in the room with me, like, I can't talk properly at all because I have to have a speech disorder. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, and I would like to win. I want to win. That's what I fucking want. I don't want second, I don't want third. I do not want participation this time. I want to fucking win. I've had 5 strongman competitions and I didn't win any of them. You know, so I want to come into this and fucking win it. But yeah, on the other hand, I'm going to be posting some good training sessions this week. I'm not going to post tomorrow because it's a bit of a shit session for me. I don't enjoy it. I'm going to post deadlifts. I'm going to post bench on Monday. I'm going to post squats and then deadlifts again. And I'll be training around Christmas. I don't give a fuck. Get all the stuff out of the way. Celebrate Christmas and I'm off to the fucking gym. Still going to be eating the same. But yeah, if you guys stay tuned, I think it'll be a pretty cool journey up until my competition. I'm going to book a few weeks off next year as well, so I can show you guys what I'm doing and keep you all up to date. I think it'll be really fucking cool, man. Cheers guys, peace out, man.